What's going on, everybody? Mike here. Welcome back to Tahoes and Turbos and day 4 of the every day of November thing I'm trying to do here. Today, we're going to start off with something that's kind of been bugging me. Well, there's been a few things bugging me lately, but this one's been really bugging me. That's how nice this gauge turned out, while this one sits on the shelf looking kind of shitty. So I figure I'm going to start today. I'm going to clean this one up to see if I can get it to look as good as that one. And then we're going to go pull the Tahoe out of the shop there, and we're going to change the oil on Haley's quad. So hopefully she's home before I do this, because I would really like her to learn how to change her own oil. So I've got this stuff sitting here. I'm still contemplating which one I want to do. Should I do them both? And then should I paint one for now and then order the powder coat and then powder coat the better one? Right? I could do that. Like this one here I could powder coat, maybe. This one here. It all depends on how they turn out, because tomorrow I'm going to go grab paint, and I really want to clean this up and paint it, because I really want to get this hood back together. Ma was in the city. She had a dentist appointment and I had a doctor's appointment. So we went in and I got some of the flapper wheels. This one's 80. This one here is 120. And the best part about those is ow, my foot, that hurt a lot. Somebody, hang on a second, guys. Okay, that's better. I didn't realize, but somebody must have been using this when it was over at Mom and Stepdad's there, and moved the handle from here to here. Unless I did it when I was cutting stuff, maybe. I don't know, I can't remember, but yeah, I like to have my handle here, because then I can, buzz it. And speaking of buzzing it, like I was saying before, I had this fall on my foot, and it hurt a lot. These, just, I'll grab the 80, because that'll be the first one I use. Spin on. So then you just lock the button in the back, spin it until it's like locked into place, and then it catches into the groove thing at the back there, and Bob's your uncle. So they're spun, they're ready to go. Should be fine. If it comes loose or anything, I'll tell you guys, but not having a locking ring kind of scares me. Unless I have to take that other ring off. I don't know. I'll take a look at it. But, yeah. Anyways, enough of the yammering. Let's get this gauge over to the workbench over there. And hopefully it's the same kind of material as this one. It comes out looking the same. Because to be honest with you, it does look lighter. So, I hope it can look the same. What do you guys think? We'll find out soon. Also, those screws I still have to order as well. But we're gonna be getting this hood back together like soon, because I got the notification on the Evil Bays that my parts are on their way. So happy days, smiling, folks. Anyways, let's get some work done, shall we? All right, folks. I've been standing away on this thing for a few hours trying to get this off of here, and I got a sick little Emmy, and it's a pain in the butt, but I guess I'm gonna have to paint them after all, because this one got sanded on pretty hard. I was hoping that wouldn't be the case, but yeah, this paint, it wants to stick and it doesn't want to stick, and it wants to stick and it doesn't want to stick. So I'm just sanding her down, and then we'll clean it all up real good, and I'll tape it off, so we'll get it ready for paint. And then hopefully by then Haley should be home, and we should be able to go do her oil change. I am gonna have to look for my other paint or my other tapes so I can tape this off, but another time. Well, folks, this one is all done. Notice how much cleaner this is around here than the bottom, and there was a lot of paint up here, if you remember. I took Emmy upstairs to give her some cough medicine and help her with her cough. And while I was gone, I had a rag like this that had soaked in wax and grease remover. Didn't even really pay it no attention, right? And I just sat that down. Okay. Come back, well, 5 minutes later, 2 minutes later, if that, and it was all bubbled up and peeled up. All the paint was all bubbled and peeled up. So I don't really know what's in this. I never really looked, but I think that was oil-based paint, which would make a lot of sense. Oh, sorry guys. I'm trying to see. Yeah, before sanding makes it softer. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna do that with the, like right there, the soft cloth, lint-free cloth. I'm gonna do that on the hood of the Skidoo. Where does it say what's in this? Sorry guys, I'm trying to. Oh, I haven't worn gloves. Oops, maybe I should wear gloves. Cleans and degreases metal, fiberglass, and plastic. Leaves no residue on surfaces. Well, it definitely cleans up and degreases. Like, look at that hood, guys. Let me zoom in there. Look how shiny that the top of it is. So, and we're gonna do that in a future video. We're gonna use a one of my microfibers, and we're gonna use this stuff to polish it down. So yeah, I don't know what's in this. Is this just a solvent? It smells like a solvent. Because I've been breathing it in. So I know it's highly flammable. Huh. I don't know. Anyways, guys. Yeah, we got gauges done. We got some gauges. Now I can put them in the skidoo. The skidoosh. Let me just put them in just for a look. I'll take them back out after, but the skidoosh. That's what I'm gonna call this thing, the skidoosh. Yeah, I like the look of this gauge better. I like that, the darker gray. But unfortunately, it's sanded wrong. So there. I don't know. What do you think? Think they look better black? Or just leave them like that? I don't know, because you can see sand marks, right? And I'd hate for them to rust or something. Because Canada. But there we go, guys. We got our gauges back to somewhat, I guess, normal. I'll have to do all that. But yeah, I'm thinking black. Black bezels would work good. So then I'll have to sand this up too and finish wiping this down. You can see it'll need a couple of wipes to get it super shiny. But as long as it's not eating the plastic and melting the plastic, I'm good to go. It's probably also taken off all the years of paint. Because I was thinking, I'm like, man, I think I painted this thing a lot, like just this area, because like every spring I'd pull the sled out of the bush and the top thing would be rusty. So I spray it and then go for a ride type of thing. But she looks good. All right, now I'm going to go get dressed up, and we will see you guys out in the other shop there, because we're going to go pull the Tahoe out. We'll go do a cold start on it. It's pretty chilly today. We'll go put some oil in Haley's quad finally. It needs it real bad, like real bad, and you'll see why soon. Okay, I got a little bit rowdy, a little bit rambunctious here. I said to clean up the windshield too. Give it a good wipe down, and threw it on there. Didn't mount it yet fully because like I said, I want to get in there with that microfiber and give this all a really good wipe, better than anything, and then I can put the window in when the channel and everything is all wiped in inside here. And this is all ground down a little bit more than it is, so which is good because these pads, like I said, you know, just perfect. Zip. They fit in there a bit. They fit on the side. They fit on the top. So worst case Ontario, it works. Oops. Worst case not Ontario. I cut out this one. And then I just, from the back side, glue it in. I'd cut it on, make it so that it's, you know, easier to cut, like, type of thing. I'd take a bigger chunk, or I'd take the whole cowl. So, I don't know. We'd see. But I like how this looks so far. Oh, it reminds me of back in the day. Got my gauges, my low pro windshield. Just enough that I can, back in the day, I just throw my smokes or whatever in there. And not have to worry about nothing, or a couple of cans of beer. And conservation officer wouldn't see you. Nobody would see it because the window's all blacked out. Right? You could just stuff shit in there. So, the good old days. The good old days. Then you grow up and you have kids, and your toys sit for a bunch of years until your kids get older. And then your kids are interested in your toys, so you bring them out, and, well, they need work. So, with that, we're out to the shop now. I'll see you guys there. Alright, guys and girls, we're in the shop. I got the battery hooked up on the Tahoe. I unzipped both sides of the back doors there. I decided to do this first because when I open that door, it gets kind of windy and chilly. It's that time of year, so I'm going to open up the back, get it as much as I can. I'm going to back the Tahoe up a bit, and then hopefully we'll have enough room to bring Haley's quad over to here. So that way I can do it in this nice little area. And even if the Tahoe's not all the way out of the shop, just enough that we can work, makes me happy. Over here, as you can see, I got plenty of room just to back straight up. So let me open that door up and get it suspended, and we'll move this thing. I'll talk to you guys in the Tahoe. There, that should do. Just enough to get her out. So, alright, let's go for a cold start, shall we? Whew. Hope you guys are having an awesome Monday. I really am. I tell ya, it's been a hell of a go for me, but I'm still standing, and I'm still here. We ain't going nowhere, folks. Life. Ready? Set. Oh. I never get tired of that. It's gonna be a shame when we have to fix it and finish it, which I'm still waiting on, and there has been some issues with the tune. We'll discuss that in an upcoming video here. I've been trying to get some other stuff in the works. I know some people around who have some pretty big car collections that I might be able to film, and I'm kind of curious if I should do them all at one time, or if I should do like each individual day a different car video. So I'm not decided yet. We'll find out. So we'll see what you guys have to say. But anyways, let's back this thing up so we have room to work on Haley's quad. Plenty of room, and as you can hear, you'll start to hear it. It'll start banging and popping. We got to check the individual runners on the headers to make sure that they got the exact same temperature. Make sure we don't have a stuck lifter. I mean, not a stock lifter, sorry, stuck injector, or a cylinder that's not firing. So I have my heat gun here. We'll be checking that out in a future video. But right now I'm just gonna let it run for a bit, and we'll move Haley's quad over into the work area, right about there. All right, we got everything sorted up here. Gotta be careful. I've been having issues with stuff falling out of my pockets, and me having to chase around the entire block in the house for them. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you guys this oil. Oh, it's nasty. I'm gonna warn you now. If you have little kids in the room, you might want to shield their eyes. Okay? But it's bad, guys. And it stinks. It stinks so bad. So I'm gonna do the right thing and drain it for Haley, and we're gonna fill it up. According to the website from Venom, I couldn't find a filter or anything like that for this machine. It just said to drain it and put some of this 1040 motorcycle oil in. So this is actually the stuff that they recommended. 700 milliliters they said to put in here. So I got my old dirty, that's really dirty, I'm gonna have to wipe it, funnel. I can stick it in there and I can just start feeding it in, I guess. Feeding it and check it, feeding it and check it. But first, I gotta go find a wrench that's gonna fit on there. Looks to be about say what, a 15 or so. So I'll go find one and I will be back. Okay guys, I went through the old trial and error deal where I just grabbed a bunch of wrenches and saw which one fit. Turned out an 18 gets enough grip on there to do something. So I'm going to take it off very carefully and get schmutz all over my hands. And we'll be back to see how bad this oil actually looks in the pan. I can't wait. I don't think it's ever been done since Buddy's owned this machine. And it could be a big reason why she runs like shit. That's what I'd think anyways. Haley just got home from school just in time to see how how you change oil on your quad. There's no filter, so all you do is you just take the bottom nut out. You make sure you have your drain pan, right? Yeah. You just take your bottom nut out. Be very careful, because when I pull this out, I'm going to get oil all over, so I have paper towel in the drip pan there. Come on. Oh, it's cold too, so it's probably going to run very thin. Okay.
Oh, why is it black?
Because it's very bad.
Oh no.
Alright, as you guys can see in there, it's draining. Looks like one of the washers stayed. And it doesn't want to come off. That's fine. It can stay on there. Oh, sorry guys. It can stay on there. So I'm going to let this drain. And we'll be back to put some fresh stuff in. No, we'll be back to take a look at it and put some fresh stuff in. So it might take a while because the motor is cold. But I didn't want to run any. I wanted all the oil to drain to the bottom of it. You know what I mean? I didn't want to run it and have all the oil everywhere. But although I should have. So what I might do, actually, is put some oil in, right? And then I'll buy another one of these next time I'm in the city, and I'll run it, and then I'll drain it, and I'll just refill it, because then the clean oil should take care of all the deposits and stuff from this old burnt oil, and it should help clean out the crankcase. So, but anyways, here we are watching their paint dry, kinda. So hopefully there's more oil than that in there. We'll see. You know, guys, I just realized something. I don't have my Backsaver 1500 here. Might have to invest in one for the home shop too. You can just sit right underneath the shelf. I think I might have to do that because this is worse than sitting on concrete. Yeah, but I don't know. At least I feel grounded. All right, folks, we're back. As you can see, she's got a real sloppy drip. Reminds me of something. I'm not going to go into detail. So, speaking of, TikTok is absolute trash, by the way. Holy crap, it's horrible. But, oh, there's somebody here. Anyways, I will be right back in a second. Okay, we're back. That was just Ma showing up with some Tylenol for the kiddo, because I forgot to go grab some today, and the drugstore was like, hey, your order's here. I was like, oh, jeez. Anyways, let's take a quick look at this Earl. Something tells me look at it. That is absolutely gross. I don't want to take this out too far yet, because I do need it in here. Just because I'm going to drop just a little bit in there, just to see if I can kind of rinse any bit out. So, if I can do this with one hand, it'd be great. If not, come on. Trying to do this one-handed. Oh, and of course it's got a foil. Alright guys, I'll be back in a second. There we go, that was a second. I just had to pop it with my finger. Let me just give it a quick little whoop and see what comes out. See if anything comes out. Oh, there we go. There we go. Yeah, it would be beneficial to do a flush on this motor, guys. As you can see. So, okay. Maybe I'll do another little gloop. There we go. And that brings me down to just what 750 on the thing, or just over 750, so 800. I can still do another bunch of bloops to get it to. So, but I'm gonna sit here and play with it a bit till it's not as dark, because that is gross. That is bad, folks. And we'll let you know how it goes. So, yeah. Look at all that sludge and carbon. Oh well, this should help a lot. I don't know how well it's coming out on camera, but that oil is actually starting to get a little bit clearer. So I'll flush as much as I can. I don't want to run out of oil. So, and then we'll keep going from there, guys. All right, back to its big drips. So, this might be a late video for you guys, but yeah, you can see through it a bit. See that? So we should be pretty good. I'm just gonna let it drip more, and when it's done, I'll plug it up and I'll put oil in it. So I should still have enough will be left here. So hopefully I can get this thing to start after. I haven't fired this thing up, I'm not gonna lie, in quite a while. So I don't know if it will start. So, and I also have fuel system shit to fix on it too eventually. I see this fell down. I should wire that up, because that could be an issue. Wiring up. I should just, yeah, stuff's out of whack. It needs to be zip tied up. So, fun stuff I forgot to do in a rush. Oh well. Hopefully it'll run better. Comment down below, what do you guys think? Look at that. Droop. Okay, took a bit of a break for hanging out with the kids after school. Made some supper. Now we're back. And it looks like we're done dripping. So let me put the plug in. And we'll see how much of this oil it actually does take. So, and then I'll see if it'll bump over and start it. I'll try to do that at the very end. So, see how it sounds with fresh oil. But, alright, here we go. It's getting cold too, guys. Oh, it's getting chilly. Gotta love November 4th. Wow, it's November 4th already. And like, okay, look at this. I don't know if you can see through the top of the Tahoe there, but like blue skies, across the street, neighbor's lawn, underneath his truck there's green grass. So, you gotta love it, guys. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy for, beginning of November 2024. Love it. Drain plug is back in. Let me give it a wipe. Sorry, guys. Sorry about this. There we go. Give it a wipe. Now let's start adding oil and see where it takes us. Gonna move this out of here one way or another. Nope, I guess it's got to come out through the bottom. So, all right. Sorry, I forgot I was zoomed in. All right, let me start adding oil, and we'll see where it reads on the dipstick. All right, folks. That I think we'll do it on here. Let me double check this. Let me get this flashlight in place. I apologize for the glare. It sucks, I know, but it's not gonna do it. But it's right at the thing there. So that should be good. Should be full. Sorry. Should be able to now test it, I guess. Let me move the stuff out of the way. Get this all up here. Oops, sorry. I tried ordering new stuff like this from Venom, and they don't make it no more. So, yeah, here comes the old oil. So, it doesn't even look like there was enough in there. It looks really full of fuel, which is never good. So, let's just see if she'll if she'll bark off. I'm not expecting it to, like I've said before. It's having issues with fuel lines and stuff. Well, it was out for quite a while here, and then I just stopped working on it. So let me, yeah, see, it's starting to piss fuel instantly. Where did it break from? All right, let me get this set up here, and I'll see if it'll start. All right, I got the choke all the way up as high as it'll go. Let me turn that petcock back on. I gotta put all those clamps that I got that are at the other shop. I gotta put those on here. So let's see what it'll do. I'm not expecting it to start, but you never know. Crazier things have happened. So, oh, come on. He's running a bit. He's smoking. Alright, let's see now if I move this choke. Ah, shit. We're leaking fuel. I'll be back. Okay, I got the fuel problem done, but now she still don't want to start. I'm gonna choke up and it. See? I'm thinking something with the carb or just fuel in general. I do have to change this fuel line up in there, so which could be a lot of it, because she does want to start. If I could get the choke up just a little bit higher, she'd fire up, but I can't the way that the fuel system in this thing is configured. So now that I have the parts I need, let me turn that off. Over here, so I got some line and stuff. Hopefully, this will be what I need. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to figure something else out. But hopefully, that's what I need to get the job done, and those other clamps. So next time you see this quad, I'm gonna be pulling the fuel system apart again and getting it done. But for shits and giggles, let's see what the oil looks like right now. It was running for a little bit. You guys saw that. So let me wipe it off. Okay. Put it in its thing. Pull it out. No, it's looking a little. This looks a little gross, but not bad. A little. I'm not gonna tell you what it looks like, honestly. Oh, I almost just threw up in my mouth thinking about that. Oh, it's like, have you ever gone down on an unclean girl? Oh, I don't even want to remember that. Oh, gross. Gross. When it looks like mustard and ketchup. Oh. Anyways, that's where I'm going to end day 4. Got the oil change done on Haley's quad finally. Makes me happy. Now I don't have to worry about that. I can just worry about the fuel system stuff. And don't have to worry about all the cranking on it with shitty oil and it's screwing up maybe the internals. I was worried about that. Got the gauge for the skidoo cleaned up. I think tomorrow I'm going to probably do the grill, like that top grill, and paint it up. So, and just keep going every day. We'll figure something out, folks. So we got lots to do, and we'll get it done. So until next time, take care of yourselves. Love you guys. God bless. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. And remember, it only takes a second to reach out if somebody needs it. And you never know, it could save a life. That 2 seconds, that simple text, anything like that could be what they need. The world's full of just messed up, broken, self-centered people. And it's hard out there. So if you can do what you can to make it a little less hard for the next person, isn't that all? Isn't that all we got to do? So, anyways, guys, until next time, take care of yourselves. Love you. See you in the morning. God bless.